Hello everyone and welcome back to the next episode of Stainless Steel here with Portugal in Medieval 2 Total War. We're in a bit of a tough spot. We're at war with the Moorish Caliphate, the Kingdom of Leon and the Aragonese over here in the Iberian Peninsula. And we're kind of running out of money for everything. What I'm going to have to do, I'm going to have to whack up the tax rate of anyone I can just to buy myself some extra money. Unfortunately, we have a lot of castles, and castles don't make a huge amount of money. We can get a lot more tax out of Cordoba, but it's going to knack the growth rate in there. It's not really something I want to do for very long. Rookie can just get away with a little bit more money being taxed out of them. And we need to think about what we're going to do. I need to get this lad out of Marrakesh. I don't need Marrakesh at the moment. What I need to do, I need to get him home. Because we've got some very large armies coming our way, and we need to deal with them. I also probably... I don't need this boat, and he's cost me 150 a month. Where does this Moorish army get to? They can get to Cordoba. I'd almost rather fight these guys on a bridge, even if they're a much larger force. I think we'd be better off fighting them on a bridge than anywhere else. So let's see what we can pull together. Although all we really have is spearmen. That does also mean that we're going to have to lower the tax rate at Cordoba. Because we've taken a lot of people out of there.
Name thy enemy, Lord.
I'm going to actually pick up these mercenary crossbowmen. They are expensive, but I want a little bit more range here. We're going to stand on the bridge.
We march.
Despite being an infidel, I respect you in battle.
I will see if we can reinforce that army a little bit with just a few extra troops. Silvers doesn't have enough troops really to manage anything. I'm a little bit concerned about Lisbon overall. I might send one group of light cavalry down to Lisbon just so they've got something to work with. There's nothing else they can recruit there, really. Really, we need the Pope to die, because the Pope is 80 and very much favours Aragon and Leon, and if he dies, a Sicilian Pope is probably likely, and we're good friends with the Sicilians. That's what we want to happen, really. But for now, let's crack on and see what happens. Cordoba is not in a very happy place. Which might not be a good thing. I'm not too concerned about Aragon, I'm more concerned about Leon or the Moorish Caliphate at the moment, to be honest. Because Leon are acting very unpredictably in what they're doing. I do have that army up by Toledo, and I may have forgotten to actually push them to attack, I'm not sure. Oh, you go for a bridge battle? I think you are, my man. That might actually work in our favour, as long as we can win this. What have you got? You've got Siege, which isn't ideal. But the rest of it is just militia, desert cavalry, and some spearmen. Your defence is high. Let's do it. It's a bridge battle. We've overcome pretty large odds on a bridge battle before. Let's hope we can do so again. I'm not thrilled by the siege that's here with the ballista and the catapults. That's going to work against us. And it's so misty again.
Units, await my orders.
Well, it doesn't necessarily matter as much for a bridge battle because, these are all... There's only one place they're going to cross anyway. Right. Let's get ourselves set up here. As best we can. And you guys can come over here. Okay, we can probably do that a little bit better. Because we're going to have to... We're going to have to kind of ensure that their morale takes a tanking as quickly as possible, really. I wish there's bigger hills to work with. Let's put you guys, the two crossbowmen, over this side. You're not going to be in skirmish mode, but you can go in loose formation. You guys can come over here. Also stand in loose formation. General will go behind. Let's go. They're going to have to cross the bridge regardless. You guys go into loose, please. Because if the catapult comes across and attacks us, we're in serious trouble. I'm hoping that eventually the catapult will cease to be a problem. Now, where's the general? The general's here. He likely won't charge in first. I'd actually love the desert cavalry to charge in first because they are weak. Oh boy. Yeah, there's the catapults, and I can't even see what they're hitting. That's gonna knock down people's morale a little bit. Oh, that's terrifying to see them just come out of the mist. There's not really much I can do apart from just waiting. Because I can't let this kind of... I can't let them not stand there and take the brunt of the damage, really. Charge now. Andalusians I don't think are right at the front, but that's okay. Those crossbow militia will struggle, that's for sure. Put you on loose as well, so the blisters don't attack you. Our range is continuing to take hits, really. Those crossbows are not firing. I'd rather they move forward. Where are you guys going? Get back in there. I'm trying to just get anyone in to shoot as possible, so move forward, please. Don't know where you guys are going. Get back in there. We need to cause a rout one way or another. We're not going to win this via purely killing everyone. Which is why I need the range to get in there quickly. Ah, the distant cavalry are here, that's good. The skirmisher cavalry will really struggle to make an impact here. And they should end up routing pretty quickly. You guys get back in there. Stop being cowards. Come on. Even if we lose, we'll lose having taken out a lot of them. Oh, there's a big hit on our troops there. Where are you guys going? Get in there. None of you should be in skirmish mode. Those ballistas are causing problems, aren't they? Come on, lads. Oh, I'm not convinced this is something we're going to win, but there's the first route from the Moors. Good. Where one unit routes, another may follow. They might decide this is not something they can actively win. Because back here, I think it's just the siege in the general, which is pretty good. You guys are pursuing. I don't think you need to be. Get back in there. Get back in there, because this is by no means a one battle just yet. There's still a lot of angry spearmen following along behind. But a bridge is a pretty good place to hold them, all things considered. I don't want to commit my general in there because there's a lot of spearmen. They'll struggle to do anything useful. There's crossbowmen to fire at the back, I think. How are we doing? By no means a guaranteed win yet. We've killed 36% of them, they killed about 23% of ours. And those catapults will keep firing regardless. Oh, looks like the bodyguard's getting involved. That might change the tide of battle against us. I want everyone on that general. Regardless of what you were initially attacking, you need to attack the general now. Because this is a faction leader. Even if we don't end up winning overall, that'd be good, but we're winded. Gotta be careful. We're going to send our own general in to try and assist, because our troops may lose the will to fight here. And this might trigger a rout if we're lucky. But I just be aware of the ballista.
The enemy are badly blooded. They have lost half their men.
There's still 32 bodyguards, which is not ideal. Pull back, and then we'll charge in again. Keep on attacking those bodyguards. Okay, push back in. Okay, this group is fighting to the death. It's not ideal. That suggests to me that actually the tide of the battle is turning against us, really. I need to cause a kind of counter rout. The good thing about this is the ballista kind of looks like they're going to be actually killing their own troops, which is pretty good. Oh, they're not routing yet, are they? Goodness me. There's the bodyguards. They're over there. Oh, that's not good. I don't feel like we're in a good spot to deal with those bodyguards. I need all the range to go after these bodyguards here. And I need my own general to get out of there. I think we've done pretty good. They don't have 72% left. I might need to send my own general out of there because now we're routing completely. Our infantry have given up. We're going to sandal general withdrawal and get out of there. Yeah, here we go. We're routing now. But we've killed 81% of their troops. I doubt they'll be able to siege Cordoba that effectively with what they have left. So again, not great, and it's not great that we've lost, but it's almost a Pyrrhic victory. We've done enough to hopefully deter them from doing anything stupid. While we get our army back from Marrakesh, I think that's my only hope, really. And we will pay for, if we can, we will pay for some prisoners. Let's speed up time. Okay, Jen will be off the field momentarily. I need to make sure you're running away as well. General's made it safe, which is good. Make sure everyone else get as many people get off the field as possible. Because these will be the troops that we're going to have to defend Cordoba with. So the more we can, the better.
Today's defeat is nothing. We fought like true men. Next time, these pigs will pay for their good luck today.
So they're close to defeat, but we've knocked them down to 868 troops. And at a city, that should be something that we can hold off with our remaining troops. And I imagine we'll push back to Cordoba. We'll pull back to Cordoba anyway.
Do not fail me again, men. Form up.
Yeah, they're gonna besiege us, but I think we'll be able to deal with it. It's my hope anyway. I might need to send some reinforcements over from somewhere.
But they shall live here dead.
I'm more concerned about Kingdom of Leon than I am about anyone else, really. Speaking of which, they are going for that fort. We're not going to be able to do much there, so I'll just let them take the fort. It bought us a turn or two. You're going to go for that fort there. Oporto shouldn't be too bad. Oporto's a castle. It should be able to hold its own.
My lord, the enemy lays siege.
I'm actually more concerned about Lisbon than I am Oporto, really. Again, I don't think there's much we can do against that many troops. But it is a bridge battle, so you know what, let's fight it.
Take up your positions, men.
And we've only got 2 units of spearmen, but we might be able to cause more damage than an AI would because it's a bridge battle, so we'll give it a go. I'm not entirely hopeful, I don't expect to win this, but we're going to damn well try to cause as many casualties as possible for the enemy. We'll be overwhelmed by numbers, but we might be able to do something here. Especially if they're stupid and send the light cavalry in first. Which also they might end up doing. I'm not thrilled by the fact that Levy Archers are first. Let's speed up time while they cross the bridge. They're just going to sit there. They might just sit there and shoot us, I'm not sure. But they're out of position, so let's go. We've only got 2 units, we may as well go and attack those archers as best we can. They'll probably get 1 shot off. I doubt they'll get a second off in time though. And again, we might be able to cause a rout here if we're lucky. Man of the hour would be nice for sure, but I don't think that will happen. Actually, we could go Scrotum. It may not be a bad idea. Those archers won't survive against us. You know, get out of Scrotum, and we're just going to push those skirmisher cavalry. They're pushing with their light cavalry first, which is great for me. Because it's the place where I can inflict the most casualties with my spearmen. I mean, the skirmisher cavalry will hurt, for sure. I need those Levy Archers to go down. I actually want you to push the skirmisher cavalry straight away at this point. Okay, those archers are routing, good. We need to attack these skirmisher cavalry and hit them with our pokey sticks. I mean, yeah, we've taken out 7% of them, which I don't think the computer would do with 2 units of basic spearmen. I mean, they've got armour, but it still doesn't make them very competent, realistically. These 2 units of spearmen are going to sacrifice themselves to do as much as we can in terms of damage. They're not going to win. Because once the javelin men turn up, they're going to struggle. Once any form of melee turns up, they'll struggle. But at the moment, they're doing well against the skirmisher cavalry. And this just buys a little bit more time for... It doesn't buy time for Lisbon, but it means that they'll be fighting less troops. We take out 11%, which is pretty damn good.
We are blessed. The enemy general is dead.
Oh, hello.
We have sent the idiot to hell.
That's actually very good. I mean, it's not a body, it's not a family member, but it might buy us some time. Although now the spear militia here and the javelin men are here, I think we'll struggle. I think our troops are losing heart now.
I pray the
There we go.
God preserve us. We have been dealt a stinging defeat today.
So they're routing. We lost 241 men, but we took out 213 men with us, which is pretty good. I'm hoping also as we're Christian, we'll be able to ransom our troops back. Because then those troops will... Yeah, we go. We will. Because they're going to retreat back to Lisbon, so that just buys us more time. Kings of Aragon haven't done anything this turn to attack us, which is good. Well, Kublai Khan is dead, as is King of Aragon. Okay. I'm curious about Cordoba, but let's have a look at our diplomacy first. Relations worsened with the Kingdom of Aragon. I guess to be expected, we're at war. Danish cardinals be promoted. Kingdom of Leon cardinals died. That's pretty good actually. Sicilian wars, a war that's also very useful. And England has been excommunicated. Surprising absolutely no one because it's England. And we have Leonardo to Portugal. New family member. He's got a mentor, a tutor. He feels unappreciated. He's lazy. He doesn't have lay in his relations. He's healthy, which is good. Biological. Fertile, mostly rational. Fine, you might be an okay commander. I'm actually going to send you down to Lisbon. Because I feel like Lisbon doesn't quite have enough for what it needs. But we'll recruit another spearman in Porto. Money is running out, that's for sure. Oh man, trying to get this guy out of here is such a problem. Let's go down here. What we'll do, we'll push against these guys here.
We tore them apart, my lord. Victory!
I've got to be very careful with this guy. He is unhealthy. I think he's also got scurvy. Not this time, but I need to get him to the coast. I don't need Marrakesh, and I need my army home. It's just draining money sitting there if they're not going to do anything useful. So we'll take out these rebels.
For the moment, the fortune of battle goes our way. Let's pray it remains as such.
And then we're going to really kind of run back to the Iberian mainland because our troops are needed back home, that's for sure. I'll just go here at the back. Skirmish cavalry can go here. And general here. That'll do. Oh, they're over there. Interesting. I'm guessing they're not going to attack us, so we'll attack them. I mean, it's just a skirmisher force, so I don't expect this to be too troublesome, really. Put these guys behind. Now we'll shut the general there. I don't think we've seen this. We've seen the Sudanese infantry before. I don't think we've seen the Sudanese javelin. And can't remember how good they are, to be honest. In fact, I'll just send my general in to attack them, to be honest. We're going to go after these heavy cavalry. These camel spearmen, they can hurt. I actually prefer you not to be too close to those skirmishers. I want you to actually save some of your ammo for the actual heavy cavalry. They're the only thing here that is even remotely dangerous to us, I would think. Our general can deal with the skirmishers and the light infantry. The Nubian spearmen might be a bit of a threat, but we'll see. But I don't want my general to go up against 80 heavy cavalry. We've only got 30. You know, this is a new kid. He's not that strong. Our general took a lot of damage there. Let's get him out of here, please. Quickly. About 13 of them died there. As long as the general doesn't die, that's the main thing. Okay. How are you guys doing? You're still going off the heavy cavalry, which is good. Skirmishers, light infantry. We knackered that one of those groups of skirmishers, which was good. Okay, I'm just going to push my infantry in really at this point. I don't see any reason to really wait. Because then we can use our general on the sides to knock them down. You can go over here. We're using a lot of Nubian spearmen as they are. You've done your job, get out of there. Once they're out of ammo, I don't need them anymore. I'd rather just stay alive, to be honest. Okay, that group's taking a bit of a battering. Once we charge into the side of them, though, that will be okay.
If we remain true and wholehearted, victory will be ours.
It's only a group of spearmen, it should be okay. Just need to charge into the side of them to hopefully cause a rout in these rebel scum. Okay, they're routing, get out of there, because you don't want to be attacked by those skirmishers, although they're routing as well now. Send the spearmen forward to deal with those camels. You guys can all be grouped together now, because you're all melee cavalry at this point.
We are blessed. The enemy.
There we go.
The Almighty. All of Christendom will be awed by the victory we have won here today.
We only lost 80 men, that's not too bad in the grand scheme of things. And that opens up us to get to the sea by Marrakesh.
They deserve none.
And we can hopefully get our troops home next time.
Blockading trade to this port.
Just to hopefully deal with Leon. You, my good man, attack Toledo.
God will be with us, men. To battle. Without question.
What's inside Toledo? Okay, so there's Prince Enrique, the factioner, and 2 others. Now Cordoba.
Even if they do not deserve it,
They're pushing into Cordoba. Let's just merge into some form of units that we can here. Let's recruit these. I don't think we're going to get them in time. Quite a few of these bits of units are siege. I know 2 more of these are siege. We didn't manage to kill Caliph Masara, which is unfortunate. We may need to end up fighting on the town square, and we'll leave some units to try and keep the towers on. Like these units which pretty have much no health, these kind of 5 at the beginning. We do have this other force here.
Yes.
So we could sally out. I'm not sure how useful it would be though. Realistically.
Orders.
Let's put you there for now.
Move out, Your Majesty.
If we were to do this,
This is where
Lucas would
some
die.
enemy.
Still a lot of cavalry. And the catapults, but not a huge amount else. I'd almost rather fight that cavalry in the town centre, where we can't rout. Because the siege doesn't really matter that much to me. They're going to push in anyway. They've got very few people that can actually deal with the... They've got very few people that can actually push any of the siege equipment. We're going to pull back. And we'll let Cordoba crack on, that's fine. I think we'll be okay. We've finally managed to break out of Marrakesh.
Yes, my lord.
And Duarte de Cartagena can come back next turn.
Yes? Your will.
I might put down a... I was about to say put down a fort there. We don't have the money to do so, unfortunately. That's fine. I don't think there's anything we can do. Mercier's low on happiness. I think that's because there's this heretic here. We're pushing Toledo, so at least we're doing something. We might even be able to convince one of those armies around Porto or Lisbon to pull back, which would be useful. I really do need this Pope to kind of kick his clogs. Can I get you to go again? Go against London? Is there any Moorish targets? There aren't any Moorish targets, which is annoying. Okay, let's end the turn and see what happens with, well, everything. Keep on forgetting about that diplomat I'm sending towards the Moors. I really do need the Pope to die. It'd be really rather useful. We won't have a say in the new papal election because we don't have a cardinal in the Cardinals College, but we can certainly try and influence it via other means. We're allies with the Sicilians, and if the Sicilians get elected, it's going to be very useful for us. It might buy us some time against the Aragonese and the Kingdom of Leon. We'll have to see. I'm surprised the Byzantines are around here so much. It's not really what I'd expect them to be doing. Here we go. Oh, they've lifted the siege of Cordoba. How about that? Excellent. Well, you guys pull back.
There is nothing to salvage here. Scatter.
They're going to be attacked again.
We continue tomorrow, my lord.
And because it's not on a bridge, I don't think they'll do very well. They've got 932 troops, but they're all cavalry. I think the computer could do a better job than I would. 282 men lost, it's not ideal.
Fall back.
But they will pull back into Cordoba, which is pretty good. We can hopefully get that sorted. Okay, then they're going to come and attack Cordoba again, but they've wasted a turn and they've allowed our other troops to get inside. So I'm more convinced that we can actually, you know, hold our own in Cordoba now, really.
They come here to siege, but they shall leave here dead.
No, they managed to let about 200, 300 troops enter inside. Oh, we're being chased down in Marrakesh, but I'm getting on the boat and I'm going home because we need the forces.
Then raise the defenses and go.
You're going to attack him. That's fine. We'll pull back into Lisbon with that general, Leonardo.
There's nothing to salvage here. Scatter, flee.
Oh, interesting. He didn't even go into Lisbon. He went round Lisbon. You can't do much. This is actually a bit of a terrifying force because it's got Crusader troops in as well. If anything, I might need to send our Marrakesh force up to Oporto to kind of buy ourselves some time because they're going to attack Oporto pretty soon, I think. They're pushing for Aragon. There's a big Aragon force there. I don't have a huge amount really to take on the Aragonese with, unfortunately, by Valencia.
Lord, the enemy lays siege. What shall we do?
You're heading up towards Toledo. That's interesting. And you're heading to Murcia. Being attacked on all fronts. We should be okay, though. We have to deal with some of these issues. Representative for Leonardo, absolutely. The King of Sicily is dead, as is the Doge of Genoa, as is the King of Denmark. Marriage celebrations, absolutely. Relations improve with the Papal States. Does that mean you've given us a cardinal? You have, excellent. Ah yes, that's this guy who went down to Fez. He's pretty mediocre, but he gives us a vote on the Cardinals Council. I'm saying you're 62. You're probably not worth bringing down here to try and convert the faithful. You're 43 and you're not very good. I'm trying to find a youngish priest that we can send down this way. You're 41. What about you? You're 56. You're probably not great for the job. we'll send you down here because you don't need to be in Salamanca. That's fine.
Continuing tomorrow.
Continuing tomorrow, my lord. You get inside there. Wooden castle is to upgrade of a Porto. We don't have the money to do that, really. Prisoners released by the Moorish Caliphate. Wonderful. And Cordoba has been resieged. Again, let's merge together what we can here.
Even if they do not deserve it, I will offer the infidels a fair fight.
I think we can take them on in a straight siege, to be honest. But before I forget,
Name thy enemy, Lord.
let's get the bloody hell out of here, because this army's been stuck here for so long. And really, we could be doing some much more useful things. Let's head them,
Yes, my lord. Dropping anchor
head them back to
until
Silves,
dawn.
and then next time we can drop them off. And they're going to have to go relieve Oporto, I think, is the most likely concern. I'm just going to whack up the tax rate in Cordoba again for the time being, because it allows us to get some taxes back. What's coming in for us here at Murcia? Just a prince by himself. We might be able to assassinate him if we're lucky. Let's have a look.
Orders. Move out. Yes, lord. This is where we shall meet the enemy.
It's the faction A, 67. He's beyond battle, so his morale is down, hit points are down. I think we can assassinate him pretty quickly here.
Will deliver us to victory.
I don't think the Pope will like it very much, but the Pope can go sod himself because he's allowed 2 Catholic factions to attack me, and they haven't even been excommunicated, or at least remotely excommunicated, which I find very annoying. Let's get moving. Because our spearmen may not do that well, but we can at least send our skirmish cavalry forward to attack. And do some good work here. He's got very few hit points, I think, on him, so it's not too bad at all. And we've got the speed over him because we're skirmisher cavalry. It just makes me feel good to assassinate generals, especially family members. Yeah, they're dying pretty quickly here, that's good.
Only half the enemy force remains.
Right, you charge in. This might hurt our spearmen. Considerably, in fact. I don't think our spearmen will last very long. Come on, lads. He's got such little health, you just need to find him and kill him, please. There he is. With the little plume on his helmet. To be fair to our spearmen, they didn't instantly cave to the pressure, which was quite impressive. Which I thought they might have done. Right, throw some more things at them, please. As they're coming in for another charge. Right, let's get our just the cavalry back in because they're not doing a huge amount there. We might even also get a man of the hour out of this if we're lucky, because we're not fighting with a general. Our captain may be promoted. There's only 6 of them left, 5 now. For someone who's very weak and not up to battle, this general survived remarkably well. There's only one of them left. He's running. Chase him down, lads. You stop. You've done your job now. Our skirmish cavalry is still very fresh, though. He's wavering. We should be able to take him out here. I want to kill him, not take him prisoner, though. I suppose we can send our spearmen in as well, if we need to. Between these two units, we should be able to take him out.
Praise the Almighty.
No,
Our enemy
he's routing
has
now.
lost his
Take him,
stomach to
take him,
fight.
take him,
We
take him,
must
take him.
push our advantage.
Do not let him escape. Take him out. There we go, we got him. Good.
This is a clear victory that goes to only men of great virtue and valor.
I suppose we could ransom him for the money. We're struggling for money at the moment. So we could do that, I suppose. That might help our cause a little bit. Oh, he's worth 7,000. Yes, that was well worth doing.
The day is ours, Lord. The
Because that
enemy
buys
will
us a
prevail.
lot of time. And a lot of money. Which means we can actually recruit some things. Not that we can do much here. Pick up those mines because they're 150 dinars a turn. Lisbon can take some more recruitment, as can Silves. Silves is very weak and underguarded at the moment. Now Porto can have the Lusitanian Javelinmen, the horses, and we can push to get a castle. Because right now it's just a wooden castle, I believe. But if we can make it into a proper kind of upgraded stone castle, that'd be pretty damn good.
Your orders?
That was well worth doing, absolutely.
Let me strike, my lord.
I'm actually just going to bring my general...
Yes, my lord.
I was going to say bring my general ashore,
Who do I face?
so he doesn't get any scurvy, but then the rest of the army may disband. I don't want that. That was a well-targeted ransom offer. You are pushing to Toledo.
Your orders,
Toledo.
number one. We will engage them honorably, my
Some
lord.
mercenary spearmen here. They do cost a little bit, and I don't think you guys need any more forces at the
With
moment.
God's blessing and yours, we march to battle.
Let's get Toledo. Okay, Prince Enrique. Light man arms might be a problem. We should be able to manage it.
We shall
Got some
fight
Crusader
for
sergeants with
in
us.
God's
That
name,
may well
men.
work well.
To battle!
Is my hope anyway. It's all very foggy at the moment, that's for sure.
Soldiers,
This might be a tough place to take. It's a proper castle with multiple layers of defences. Actually no, just one layer of defence. I thought there might be multiple, but that's not too bad. Let's go back to our army here. And let's plan how we're going to get up there. Macemen on the siege tower is fine. Don't really want you guys to be taking the important stuff. You guys can move out from here. We'll put these mercenary spearmen on the ladders. If I can get it to work. There we go. And the Crusader sergeants we can put on some stuff as well. You don't need to be carrying ladders. Put you guys back on here. And who's holding the ram? Ram can just be done by some basic spearmen, that's not a problem. Let's start. Let's go break the gates open. We'll send this group of mercenary spearmen up here. They're all just holding the town centre. It looks like they are. Up here. I don't know where the light infantry is. Light infantry is actually on the walls. Fine. Oh, they're somewhere. Yeah, they are on the walls. Fine. Which means we'll need to send in our other troops as well. Just to try and knock these guys out. These man-at-arms are not bad. Oh, I should have sent you guys forward as well. Get the Crusader sergeants here, and the Lusitanians down the end. We should have enough forces to take these guys on. These towers would be pretty deadly though. This is why it's so important to upgrade castles, because castles are much better, easier to defend than cities are. Okay, these mercenary spearmen will probably completely die as a unit, but the benefit of that is then I can not pay their wages anymore, which is always useful. And actually, there's only one tower firing, and it's not as bad as I thought it might be. And again, horses are not best inside the castle walls. I don't know why it's suddenly gone so very dark. Maybe it's an evening siege, not necessarily a nighttime siege, but an evening siege. Ladders at the walls, excellent.
Our men have reached the walls with their ladders.
Siege towers making progress, as is the ram. It may end up being burnt, I don't know. I feel sorry for these mercenary spearmen, I'm not sure how well they're going to do. Look at the captain there, pushing forward with his men, good on him. These light infantry aren't exceptional, but they've got decent armour on them by the looks of things. Okay, let's speed up time here.
Our men have reached the gate with the battering ram.
At the moment, those spearmen are not winning that fight. None of our other forces have really made it to the front just yet. The ladders are making it, but they're being a little bit slow. Yeah, those spearmen are going to die.
Our men have reached the walls with their ladders.
And we could let the macemen drop the siege tower, and they can just charge up the ladder as well. This could be the mercenary tower, but we just let all our men with actual, you know, money, all our men who actually cost money die, because it would save us a bit of money here and there. And it might actually turn the tide having the extra forces there, I'm not sure. How's the gate doing? Gate's at 54%, and then we're going to have to deal with the horsemen afterwards, but that's fine. We've got to deal with these light infantry first. These guys are just now making it up here. They're pretty winded because they've walked a long way to get here. It's going to be a pretty brutal fight here on the walls, but then from there we might be able to turn the tide a little bit. The best thing we can do is just surround these fellas and work from there. We're doing that. Damage is at 90%, that's not too bad. We'll get our Crusader Sergeants to go join the fight over there. And same with these guys as well. The best thing we can do is just kind of narrow them down.
Well. The gates have fallen.
That mercenary group has been completely obliterated, that's not very good. Drop the ram, please. Best thing we can do is literally just swarm these guys as best possible. So they're fighting on different fronts.
Our soldiers have proved their worth today. The enemy's walls belong to us now.
You get back up on the gatehouse, if possible. I don't know why they're leaving. Maybe there's no way for them to get across, I'm not sure. Lusitanian Javelinmen can just sit here, actually. Man, these light infantry are causing problems for us, aren't they? You guys need to run. Crusader Sergeants, get up on the wall if you can. Oh, there's... I don't know. They sound French. Man, these light men at arms are proving really quite troublesome to us, actually. But hey, it'll give us another cost, it'll give us more military production, and a little bit more tax as well. And actually with our sustained javelin hitmen, they'll be able to throw some things here. And that will, yeah, that should change the fight a little bit, I would think. Yeah, they're down 65 now. Obviously our macemen are doing much better. You get up there, lads, come on. I do actually really like the javelin men. I think they're pretty competent forces. Looks like the general's woken up. That's interesting. Let's get our other forces inside the town if we can. Any archers or crossbowmen get up on the walls. We'll get our cavalry together. We still haven't taken these towers yet, so I don't want to push in with my general just yet. Let's have a look what's going on over here. Okay, they're not really doing much yet, so that's good.
If we remain true and wholehearted, victory will be ours.
I do love victory, that's for sure. Okay, the men at arms are routing now. That's good. Everyone can get inside. Anyone who's got any melee on them, that's good. Group you guys together. I'm guessing they're going to come down this path here. So let's get them set up here. And our archers can go up on the walls as expected. And we'll get our cavalry to run in as well. Oh, they're pushing us actually. Well, they're kind of pushing us. Where are you guys going? That's not where I asked you guys to go. Here they come. Let's just push the skirmisher cavalry with our spearmen. We may as well let our crossbowmen fire as well. Our own javelinmen taking a little bit of a beating here. It's a pretty tough siege to actually do. Now that we've caught them, we should be able to make some good progress while our other infantry catch up.
The enemy are badly blooded. They have lost half their men.
They'll keep pushing, which is good. And then it will just be the general left after that.
Our favor. If we remain true and wholehearted, victory will be ours.
So again, might just be a question of kind of just swarming the town centre. Well, the general's not in the town centre. Send our general there. If they're not going to sit in the town centre, I'm happy to go take the town centre off them. Be his mistake for leaving it unguarded. What are we doing over here? Are you guys still fighting those skirmish cavalry? They're doing pretty well to stay alive and not rout that long. This is not a skirmish cavalry unit's favourite place to be. They're much better in the open field than they are anywhere else. That's not where I asked you guys to go. I asked you to at least get inside the walls, please. At least make it to, you know, the path. Sometimes the pathing in this game can be a little bit silly, admittedly. Man, they really don't want to get inside here, do they? Come on. I'll just have to babysit them a little bit to tell them where to go. Okay. I'm going to send our spearmen forward. Well, actually, if the general's nearby... Where is the general? Oh, he's outside. Fine. Well, let's go take him from the outside. That works well. We'll use our general as well. Why not? We'll fight him in the open field. We've got 46, they've got 46, but we've also got our light cavalry here with us. This is our king, though. Be a little bit careful he doesn't get stuck out of position.
Our men are winning the battle and forging a worthy victory.
I think our skirmish cavalry can lend us a good hand here. If anything else, we can just hold them and then take out the town centre. Okay, they're on 24, we're on 29. Don't know where our general is. Well, king, in fact, King Rui. Don't want him to die unnecessarily. 20 versus 27.
The battle is in our favor. If we remain true and wholehearted, victory will be ours.
Just get to that town centre. Defeats a distinct possibility.
We are blessed.
Excellent.
The enemy general is dead. We have sent the idiot to hell.
Let's get our own general out of there just for safety. Don't want him to die. Because they're already wavering. That's not a problem. In fact, they're routing now. Excellent. Well, that should be the battle then, really. I know you guys are exhausted because it's such a long way around to get there. You guys, just going to hold here.
Excellent! Our men have taken control of the castle.
You guys just attack these lads, please.
This is a
There we go.
clear victory.
Not too
that
bad.
Goes to only men of great virtue and valor.
Prince Enrique is dead, or potentially we can ransom him, I suppose, but he's probably dead. The main thing is we've actually pushed back against Leon. Although I imagine Aragon will come and
Blessed Lord, we thank
try
you for
relieve Toledo from
delivering
us.
God has delivered us this victory.
Relations worsened, no surprises there. I'm going to sack it, I need the money. Mines there aren't too bad. So we can get actual archers. Actual long range missile archers. Oh god, I've missed you. There's some pretty decent troops we can get here. Mailed knights, catapults, and the priest. Peasant crossbowmen are actually remarkably not terrible with their missile troops. Or with their missile attack. Relations worse with the Kingdom of Leon and the Papal States? No, just Leon. Still can't commission a crusade, and we are rapidly losing any goodwill with Pope. How on earth do you say that name? Pascalis, the peaceful of the Papal States? You say you're peaceful, but you let both Aragon and Leon attack me, so I'm not sure what you're on about, really. Although that being said, he doesn't like Leon very much either. He still favours Aragon quite a lot. But we do now actually have a say in the papal election. We're not going to be elected, for sure, because this guy's not anywhere near pious enough to be able to do so. But it means we can actively throw our vote with the Sicilians, and that will really give us good favour with them. But we'll leave things there. We haven't died just yet, and we're making progress.
Yes.
We finally brought our army from Marrakesh home, and hopefully they can relieve Lisbon and Oporto, and then we can try push back. Cordoba, I think, is relatively safe, even though it's under siege. We've got relatively equal forces there. I don't think that will be a huge problem. In the meantime, thank you so much for watching. Take care. Bye-bye.